ladies and gentlemen, the public in general. My name is Inspector of Police Oloyejo, the regional spokesperson for Aswa East Region. I want to take this chance this afternoon to really thank you so much, the fraternity of media houses and the TV and the public at large. I wanted to report that within the region since the 5th up to yesterday, we managed to control the situation within the region for the whole district. We have never registered a capital incident in nature like other previous weeks that we really experienced. It is not my own effort or the police themselves, but it's the effort of the stakeholders. And I wanted to, on behalf of the Uganda Police and security at large, I want to appreciate you so much, most especially the radio houses and the family of media and TV stations, because it was our agreement that we really accept that we are going to do our best out of the box, that we are not there just to report cases or incidences, but we are there as a part of the stakeholders to fight against the crime. That one I need to thank you so much, the team. I also call upon the same spirit. Let's try to work out left and right and make sure the few incidences which has been still in place, we get the measure and we really come on board as a team so that we work it out and get the best solution of that few which are still there. I also wanted to report to the public that we recently had the recruitment of the young boys and girls who are ready to join the Uganda Police Force, and it went very well. The team from headquarters are also reviewing their papers and all their status and the marks that they got in their respective district. And we're expecting that successful candidates, their list, which will be compiled by police headquarters, is going to be released anytime from the end of this week. That is to say, the next week we are expecting the list to come out so that they prepare themselves. Because the successful one are expected to report to Kabalia, that is our police training school, for undergoing training of 9 months, physical fitness and another thing that will take them throughout in Kabalia. So we expect parents and the candidates themselves to continue preparing themselves, doing a lot of exercise as they wait for the result which is going to come out next week, so that at least they purchase what is needed and they report in time, so that they are not delaying behind. We also wanted to report that we had the election of the village for the party NRM, which has gone across the country. I wanted to report to the public that as police, we have not registered any other incident like any other region which has been having issues. Someone also went and up to extent of fighting the brother, up to even killing your own blood, your own human being, because of just a party things or because of just election. Where someone has not supported you, you go extra by even killing someone or causing someone death. Our region, it has been successfully smooth. People agreed among themselves, and the election was successfully done. Even today, I wanted to report that by this afternoon, all the parishes, the exercise is going on well, and we have not received any other criminal act which is happening within the parishes. And I believe most of the parishes have already compiled their result for the parishes. I'm yet to get in touch with the admin for NRM party across all the region and the districts, so that in a later time we shall inform the public about the election of the parish for the party structure. In a similar incident, so I wanted to put more light and updates on the case that we reported last week about the murder by shooting which happened within the Kitgum municipality, which involved one of our senior officers and one of the young boy of Muchini West, that the police officers has been taken to court on 9 and he has already appeared in court for the charges of murder by shooting. And at any time, I expect the justice to take it course, because he's already remanded up to 21st of this month. That is going to be he will appear in court for mention. Remember, that is a capital case in nature. It is not like these other petty cases that you appeared in court and you take plea. This one, you just appeared, you are remanded, you come back and hear for a mention. If chance is there, he's going to be given a mention and he will be presented back to prison still as he waits for committal for High Court. It is only High Court which has a mandate either to give a bail or to start hearing the charges which is put on him. So that one I wanted to mention very clear. There are a lot of doubt and worry between the public and the relatives, but I wanted to announce it very clear that the suspect in this shooting murder by shooting, he has already appeared in court very well, and I call upon for the media area houses on 21st, let's come and document it, that is already in prison, and is the way is going to be conducted, and the next day which is going to be given to him. I call upon, it is the mandate of the media houses and journalists to come and cover his appearing in court on 21st in good faith, not just to mobilize them to come and do any other work. No, I wanted to mobilize the journalists to come and cover the court of that day for transparency and accountability in the public, because we account for the public, and we need to come and dig out from the source so that you confirm what I'm mentioning this afternoon is already there. And the battle has also ended well. There was no cause of alarm. In other civil part of it, I don't want to enter in it because it is between the two clans. Finally, in Slimasi incident also, I wanted to report to public that we also registered yesterday the fatal accident which goes with one life, that is in Muchwini sub-county, in the area called Kamguru Cell, that is Muchwini sub-county, Kilgum district, where two people were riding a motorcycle and all of them collide. One died at spot and the body was taken to Kilgum General Hospital pending postmortem, and one is not yet identified by the time of this report where about the clinic is getting treatment from. But I wanted to inform that all the motorcycle which involved in the accident, all of them were being transported to Kilgum CPS Park pending for IOV inspection and the report which may come out of that. The two motorcycles which are being involved, it is number one is UAT 347J, that is a Bajaj, which was ridden by Todo Geoffrey. Then another one is UAV 110Q, still Bajaj, which was ridden by Lobankene Ronald. In this one, the rider number one, that is of UAT, is the one who has died. That is a disease called Todo Geoffrey. Is about 25. Is about 45 years old. A resident of Laguere, a village that is Pudo, Paris, Muchwini West. That is Kilgum district. And a victim which is still undergoing treatment, yet to identify the clinic or the hospital where is getting treatment, that is called Lobankene Ronald, which yet to be identified, the particular, but is also identified that is from Bidene village. Bidene village, the age is not yet identified. Bidene is also in the same Muchwini sub-county, that is Kilgum district. Currently is getting treatment in unidentified medical facility. It has been alleged that on 11 at around 2100 hours, that's around 9:45, in the area of Kamgur village, that is Muchwini, along Achara Trading Center, Muchwini Road. Rider, that's a disease that we have talked about, died on the spot. Who was riding the motorcycle UAT that we have talked about it from that training center, and the rider of UDV from the opposite side collided, it was an aided collision in the middle of the road, where both of them sustained a serious injury, and the rider one died at spot, and this one was rushed to clinic, which needs to be identified, and everything is done. What caused that thing? The people who were at the scene, they also informed the police that all of them were riding recklessly, and yet they were on high speed. Those are the cause of the accident which went with one life. And still, this similar accident, I caution the public, all the road users, let's try to use the road very well. And let's try to mark the sign of the roads. And let's try to use our left-hand side as we move. If you wanted to use the middle of the road, let it be just within a smaller seconds so that you go back to your right-hand side. Otherwise, if you want it now, like this village road, this Maram, people tend to move at the middle of the road, not knowing that other side of the road, someone might have been on the way coming towards where you are. In that incident, all of them were struggling for the middle of the road. I know all our Maram roads, they are not okay. But that one should not be a defense of you taking up the better side of the road, but the law will still get you that you're in the wrong side. Let's use the road as bad as it is, and we use the right way of riding as we use the road. Even if you are riding, even if you are driving, don't take for granted the best and the better side of the road, and yet you are in the wrong side of the law. Let's move it. And for just matter, what caused these people? They were on high speed and they were on the wrong side of the, because the middle of the road, that one I counted to be a wrong side of all of them. Because all of them collide on the middle of the road, and yet all of them are supposed to take either left-hand side or both-hand side, so that the middle side of it for emergency for someone to either dodge the water, a big one, so that you come at the middle of the road briefly, then you go back to your side. But all of them, what happened, it was suddenly, and they just packed on themselves, that the English said, the traffic law said, aided. All of them just aid themselves, and it makes one of them, that is total, to lose their life. And the one which is still in unidentified facility is also not okay. So we call upon for the community of that side. It is a matter of teamwork. I don't want again some people are going to come take it personal, hiding Ronald, because maybe they think Ronald is at the wrong side or what, so that they lose the evidence from the police team investigation. I call upon for the public of that area, let's come on board, let's help police to identify where exactly Rubakene Ronald is getting treatment, so that he's also given the chance to give the statement, so that he help us in this matter. Otherwise, all the blames will be taken back to him if he has not appeared openly and tells the investigation team what happened exactly, addition to what community around was telling us. That is what I wanted to echo. It is a very, very common practice within our region. If accident happens, people around tend to hide some of the evidence in the matter of accident, which is very wrong. I condemn as police, and I also wanted to call upon the public, let's stop that practice. If anything has happened, pick it with the intention to wait for the concerned people, whether LC1, whether the police, and you hand over that evidence immediately. And again, picking the motorcycle, hiding it, picking someone who is presumed to be at the wrong side, you hide that person. You wanted the truth to be given to police investigation team, you hide the truth. Police are not using miracle to identify who is at the wrong, who is at the good side. It is the same you people. Today is me, tomorrow is another person. Today, the other day it was for Todo and Rubanken, the next day is another person. So if you now hide part of the evidence that is needed in this matter, then you are doing disservice, you are doing the bad thing. Whether from the public or from the relative of that side, or even from God himself. Talk the truth so that the truth sets you free. I call upon for them, I call upon from any other public, any other places that this thing in similar incident can happen on your side. Do it. Remember, I told you very clearly sometimes back that under Constitution number 17 allows any other person to arrest any other suspected criminal and hand over to police. So if you know Rubanken is at the wrong side, why don't you identify to police where Rubanken is and is taken to police? He gives a statement. We are aware he's also having too much injury. He goes for treatment when police is aware where he's getting the treatment from.